This summer, during the biggest sporting event of the year, Peacock turns to two broadcasting legends for the Olympics coverage you can't find anywhere else.
I think they mean us.
With an incredible duo sure to take home the comedy gold. Olympic Highlights with Kevin Hart and Kenan Thompson. New episodes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Only on Peacock.
This is The Other Side of Midnight with Frank Morano.
They're running a strange program, y'all.
Now, here's Frank Morano.
Best part of the song. And good morning and welcome to the other side of midnight. I'm Dominic Carter. Frank Morano has a well-deserved week vacation off. He's with his wife Rachel and his son Carmine, and they are having a lovely time, and I hope that they continue to do so. Meanwhile, I'm here with you. I'm here with you folks until 3 a.m. And coming up at that time, and that's Eastern Standard Time, Noam Layton will take over for the final 2 hours of the program. And we have a lot that's going on this morning. So let me go ahead and give you the telephone number from around the country where you can reach me live right now. 646-720 0635 646-720-0635. You can also reach me on social media. Instagram, Dominic Carter TV, I think. And on Twitter and X at Dominic TV. But understand, I may use your comment live during the course of the next 2 hours. So apparently she can walk on water. We'll get to the situation as it relates to the Hamas leader that's been assassinated. We'll have that in just a second. But apparently, for the time being, at least for the time being, Vice President Kamala Harris can walk on water. She held a rally a few hours ago. In Georgia, and I am incensed. I really am, folks, at how things went in terms of, okay, politicians, they deliver the same stump speech over and over and over again. And already she's delivering the same stump speech over and over and over again. But here's the difference. She's trying to define herself before Trump gets a chance to define her. And so you would think that there would be a new message, something new, and you would think that you would not come to a big rally in Georgia, and one of the warm-up acts happened to be Megan Thee Stallion, the rapper. And if you know anything about rap music, I don't know much about it, but she did a song with Cardi B, and I can't even say the name of the song on the radio. And this was the warm-up act for the rally. We're going to let you hear a little bit of what Megan Thee Stallion had to say in just a second. The other big story that we are following, two others right now. So the Hamas leader, one of the Hamas leaders, according to Iran state media, that Hamas political chief has been killed. Now, no one in Tehran, no one immediately claimed responsibility for the assassination, but suspicion immediately fell on Israel, which has vowed to kill him and other leaders of Hamas. And I say good riddance, folks. I really do. And this is over the group's October 7th attack on Israel that killed 1,200 people and saw some 250 other people taken as hostages. And we know how that's played out. Several women have been raped. Horrible, horrible, horrible. And then just the other day, the 12 young people and teens, the Hezbollah rockets hitting the soccer field, and Israel vowed retaliation, as it should, as she should. Israel has every right to defend herself. And so I have said to you folks, no matter where you're listening to me around the country, no matter what station you may be tuning in right now or online, I have said to you that Trump's going to win the election. And I have a pretty good track record with political predictions over the last 40 years. And so I'm one of the very few people, everybody says it now, the first time Trump ran, I predicted he would win. No, you didn't. There's tape that I made the prediction, and people thought, what was in my water? What was I drinking? What was I smoking? I knew he was going to win because I could tell the way he resonated with people. And he's going to win again. How close it's going to be, I can't tell you that. Has Kamala Harris re-energized Democrats? Yes, for the time being. We'll see how long it lasts. They can't keep her under wraps, but wait a minute. They did keep Biden under wraps in the basement for the campaign, but the country was dealing with COVID, right? But they can't keep her under wraps forever. Eventually, she's going to have to answer some questions. She can walk on water for right now, but we'll see how long that lasts. Right now, she is the female Obama for right now. We're taking your calls, 646-720-0635. So I'm not the only one with the prediction that Trump is going to win. He remains the favorite, and that's according to Nate Silver. The name Nate Silver may sound familiar because he runs the 538 website, which is known for predictions as well. So even after Democrats dramatically reshuffled their presidential ticket and got an apparent jolt of momentum, the famed election analyst and statistical guru Nate Silver says still Trump is the favorite. His election forecast model gives Trump a 61.3% chance of prevailing in the Electoral College, while Vice President Kamala Harris is at 38.1%, 61.3 for Trump, 38.1 for Harris in the Electoral College. So Nate Silver previously pegged Trump with a 65.7% chance of victory over President Biden in the past. And obviously that's the past now with Biden out of the race. And so we'll see what happens, folks. Silver's analysis shows, as we can all see, that Harris for right now, emphasis on right now, is rapidly gaining momentum, gaining ground on Trump in most polling. So I could not believe at the rally, could not believe. I was so disappointed because we're talking about the highest position in the country. And the Democrats gave people a rap show. A rap show. One of the acts that came out before the vice president happened to be the rapper Megan Thee Stallion.
See me in that dress and he felt like he almost tasted that. Num, eat it up. Okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest, you ain't never caught it.
And you hear the lyrics she's saying, beat it up, and you know what she's talking about. You know, just like I know. Oh, if you love your party, let me hear you make some noise. Deep. That foreign policy, Megan Stallion, your position on it is simply amazing. Your position on democratic and democracy and domestic issues, Megan Thee Stallion, your positions are just outstanding. And so is the vice president. Folks, make no mistake about it. This is what the Democrats think of you. Give them a rap concert. Get the rapper. We can't get Jay-Z. We can't afford Beyonce. Go get Megan Thee Stallion and let her, gyrate, whatever the term is, around the stage. And, it is what it is. And Megan, you can't sing your hit song. You can't sing your hit song, right? Right? I can't even tell you the title. But I will tell you a few lyrics. And I'm about to begin with your telephone calls from around the country. We're going to go to Keith, who's listening on KMOX in Salem, Illinois, in just a moment. But some of the lyrics from Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's hit song, which I can't tell you the name of it, and the lyrics say, I said certified freak, 7 days a week, wet, blank, make that pull-out game weak. I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Oh, so creative. The writing, who did they hire for this? Make it cream, make me scream, out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. Those are the clean lyrics. I so wish I could tell you the name of the song and the rest of it. And so we have serious policy issues in the country. And this is what the Democrats and the female Obama, what they have to offer just a few hours ago. Let's go to Keith. Keith in Salem, Illinois, listening on KMOX, the great KMOX. What's on your mind, Keith?
Yes, sir. Well, I appreciate you taking my call, Mr. Carter. And, everything that you spoke about on the subjects tonight, I completely agree with you. But the one thing I was worried about when you got the prediction of Trump winning, I mean, I think if that was above board, yeah, that would probably be the thing. But look what happened 4 years ago. Can you imagine the lengths they're going to go to now?
Well, Mr. Trump has talked about this, and he says that he's anticipating some foul shenanigans. I don't know what's going to happen. It's going to be very interesting, Keith, but I believe at the end of the day, when the country is done with the female Obama, I don't know how long this tour around the country is going to last. Right now, she's like the female Michael Jackson, based on the media. But we'll see. I believe that when people come down to making a serious decision, that it's not even close, that it's not even a choice, an option in this race. You can go with the female Obama for the time being, and the rappers with Megan Thee Stallion, or you can go with serious leadership, and that's how I see it. Hey Keith, thank you for the call. Listening on KMOX Radio. We are going to take a break, and we are coming right back with more of your calls.
The Other Side of Midnight with Frank Morano. It's The Other Side of Midnight with Frank Morano.
I'm that, yeah. Been that, still that. Will forever be that, forever be that. Yeah, I'm the hood Mona Lisa, break a nigga into pieces. Had to X some cheesy niggas out my circle like a pizza. I'm way too exclusive, I don't shop on Insta boutiques. All them little clothes only fit fake booties. Bad bill talking cash. Be like water, I'm a mother and relaxing. I would never trip on a if I had.
Perhaps
that's my trash.
Perhaps I'm getting old.
I'm a savage.
Okay, I know that part.
Classy, bougie, ratchet, sassy, moody.
Now,
hacking, stupid.
I'm trying to wait. I'm a savage. Did she say I'm a savage? Oh, okay. All right. I'm a savage. Okay. Megan Thee Stallion. What a message from the Democrats. Hey, folks, I'm a savage. I'm a savage. That's what Megan says. And that's one of her songs. I can't tell you the other one. She was the warm-up act for Vice President Kamala Harris. America, that's what you have in front of you. We have serious issues. The economy, gas, drill, baby, drill. What's going to happen? And Kamala Harris says, hey, Megan, go do your thing. I'm a savage. There you go. There you go. That's what she did a few hours ago in Georgia. Hey, what do the people of Georgia need? What do they want? What do you want, Georgia? We want a rapper. A rapper. Hey, we've got the southern border. Oh, Madam Vice President says, I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about Megan Thee Stallion. Unbelievable. What is she saying? Okay, all right, okay. Maybe.
If you love your party, let me hear you make
okay, I got it. If you love your party. Meaning if you love Democrats, make some noise. Make some noise. If you love the female Obama, make some noise. Okay, Megan, take a break. Take a break, Megan. I'm a savage. I guess that means you're a boss. Or as the young people say, what Kamala's tapping into this, that you're a brat, right? You're a brat. You're a brat. Based on the British pop star, her big hit. Okay, maybe I need to take a class in urban rap music. Urban Ebonics. Urban Ebonics. That's what I need to take a class in. Urban Ebonics. Right, Madam Vice President? This is what we're offering the people, right? This is what's on the table. Hey, you want to qualify for a mortgage? I'm savage. Hey. Anyway, the Vice President, during her remarks, as expected, attacking Trump.
As many of you know, before I was elected Vice President, and before I was elected a United States Senator, I was an elected Attorney General and an elected District Attorney. And before that, I was a courtroom prosecutor. So in those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds. Predators who abused women. Fraudsters who ripped off consumers. Cheaters who broke the rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
So I ask you folks, how many times has the vice president delivered that one line within the last 5 days? How many times? The punchline to the story. So hear me when I say I know Donald Trump's type. Roar, roar, roar. We may all go under the next 4 years, but roar, roar, roar. Kamala, she's walking on water. Mike, line 3. Good morning, Mike. What's on your mind?
Hello, Dominic. Dominic, stop me if I'm wrong. In 2016, the polls said Trump would lose, and he won. In 2020, they said he would win, and he lost. Should we have much confidence in the polls?
I firmly believe that no one should pay attention to polls and that everybody should turn out and vote, no matter which way you're voting. And my point is this: if you don't turn out and vote, don't call me complaining the next 4 years over the radio about how things are not working out for you when you didn't exercise your right to have a role in the process.
Dominic, if someone lives in a state where, say, the Donald Trump can't possibly win, does my vote matter?
Of course it does. Never say never. For example, and thank you for the call, Mike. For example, they said he can't win New York. Trump is doing quite well in the polling in New York. Time for a break. I'm coming right back. This is The Other Side of Midnight. And I got to tell you, folks, that you are listening to The Other Side of Midnight, and I'm Dominic Carter, filling in for Frank Morano. And we are talking about a number of issues as it relates to this election. Let's go to Norman, Brooklyn, New York, line 2. Good morning, Norman. What's on your mind?
Good morning, Dominic. I think it's a little more reflective of the people that come to see Kamala Harris versus the people that come to see Donald Trump. I mean, the people that come to see Kamala Harris want to see a rap concert. I mean, that's, pretty much it. I mean, I went to the South Bronx rally with Trump, and they had rappers there. I mean, they had, he's got his a lot of male rappers like Donald Trump because they think he's gangsta, because of the persecution against him. So I mean, people like Lil Wayne. Kanye. Unfortunately, he's nuts and he's an anti-Semite, but he's a Trump supporter. I think if he wanted to reach out to people like Cardi B, I bet you he could get her to come out for him, but that's not what we're about. We're about making America great again. We're not about, entertaining people and rallying around rap acts.
But Norman, these are serious times with serious issues before us, very, very serious issues before us throughout the country. And I want to know who sat in the room with the Democrats and said, "Ooh, I got a great idea. Let's get Megan Thee Stallion to come out and perform." Which rocket scientist came up with that idea?
They're young and stupid. That's anybody looking around us at the world today, at the mess the Democrats have made of this country and of the world, okay, I don't see how, anybody who's going to vote for a Democrat is stupid. That's it. So maybe this is good. Maybe this is a good, this will bring out the type of people that will vote for Kamala Harris. Stupid people. So, I mean, maybe it's good research on their part.
And you know what? Perhaps you're correct, Norman, but the whole thing is offensive. The whole entire thing is offensive.
Yes.
And
ingratiating.
I'm standing there watching it, right, with my mouth open. I could not believe what I was watching.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's insulting. It's and anybody doesn't realize that they're sort ingratiating themselves to you, whatever. I don't see how. I don't see why they're not insulted. They should be more insulted, but they're stupid. That's it. I think most of the people that go to see or would support Kamala Harris are thinking not with their brain. They're thinking with their heart. They're thinking with their emotions, and that's stupid. So,
well, I hear you. Hey, you know what, Norman? I want you to stay on the line. I want you to stay with me because I'm going to go to Audrey, and I want to hear what Audrey has to say, and perhaps you two can engage each other. Audrey, good morning. What's on your mind?
Good morning. Stupid is a word that seems to be part of the Republicans' vocabulary, but only stupid knows what stupid is. But to call people's names doesn't get anything done. And I just was wondering, why won't Donald Trump debate Harris if he has something to prove? I mean, there's something that just don't resonate with me. And the rally that was in Georgia, my cousins went there, and it wasn't all black people. It was a majority of people. And if you think that this is not going to last, I disagree. I really disagree, because right now she has the backing of more people than even Donald Trump's folks are turning on him for her.
Okay, so just hold on for 1 second. If you're just tuning in, this is The Other Side of Midnight. I'm Dominic Carter, in for Frank Morano. So, one, Audrey, no one said that it was all African American in the audience in Georgia, but you're not, and you're buying the hype that the vice president wants you to believe. Do you really think Donald Trump is afraid to debate her?
He said he was. I mean, he keeps saying, no, she's not smart enough. She's not this enough. But come on.
No. Audrey, what he said was, and he's right. What if he debates her and then she's not the nominee? How many times are we going to play this game?
She is the nominee.
She is not the nominee. She is not the nominee. See, we got to have our facts right. She wants you to believe that she's the nominee, but she is not. You do understand that, right, Audrey? She is not officially the Democratic nominee. You do understand that, right? Until the convention, right?
Okay,
the Democrats could pull a switcheroo again.
That wasn't a switcheroo.
It wasn't a switcheroo.
Biden was not ready. He would have lost big time.
But Audrey, and Norman's on the line with us. You don't change in the middle of the game simply because you think you're losing. You don't ignore the will of the people that have already voted and said, "Oh no, your vote doesn't count. We know what's best. We're getting rid of this dude." That's not democratic.
Yeah, but that's not what happened. They had votes within their party.
That's what I just said. That's what I just said, Audrey.
No, the party voted. Their party. There's people that was in the party.
I said primary. I said primary. That's what it means. Voting within your party. The primaries. You have Republican primaries. You have Democratic primaries. You have independent party primaries. Hey, Norman, you've been listening to Audrey. I want you to chat for a second. You go first, Norman. Go ahead.
Hi, Audrey. I hear you all the time, and I'm not overly offended by the things that you say. You think from the heart, and you speak honestly from the heart. And I just hope you don't vote for Kamala Harris. I hope you don't vote for the Democrats. I just think that and this is coming from somebody who was a Democrat at one time. It seems to me that they're really messing up this country. My neighborhood is filled with illegal aliens, and crime has definitely gone up. And it seems to be that people are disrespecting each other a lot more over the last 4 years. And I know you might find Trump's personality rather, it might not jive with what you think of as something that you like, but for 4 years we had peace and prosperity in this country, and it wasn't perfect, but we're going downhill. And Kamala Harris, though she might share your heritage, She might be the same color as you. And she may pick her vice president the same background as me. You can't reinvent the wheel, and I can't see how she can improve upon Joe Biden's, work.
Okay, so let's hear Audrey out. Go ahead, Audrey.
Okay, Norman. First of all, that's the original sin of America, color. That's our problem. I don't care if she's purple. I don't care whatever. It's not about the color. It's about who you are as a person, okay, how you present yourself. And whoever I vote for is really none of your business. I can vote for whoever I want. I haven't decided yet. I'm an independent. And I hope to God that she don't pick anyone that's like you, because we'll really be jacked up, and she might as well stop running. But she's too smart for that, because it takes intelligence to run a country, not a loudmouth, somebody that cannot even pronounce her name. So I think it's insulting to you and the rest of the folks that think that America was ever great, because I'm waiting.
Okay, so Audrey, what about the rap show at the Democratic rally? Megan Thee Stallion, you're not offended at that?
Okay, first of all, Dominic, no disrespect, but you really need to take a class on rap music and the lyrics, because I was not offended. Number one, because she didn't say what you said she said.
She didn't say it tonight. She didn't say it tonight. She didn't say it tonight. But she's made a lot. She's made a lot of money. Okay. Do you think
she won Grammy? Okay. I'm not into rap. I worked with rap folks back in the 80s, but it's a different era now.
Okay. So wait a minute, Audrey. What you said? I need to take a class in rap. A class on what?
You said you didn't know anything much about rap music.
No. I know Jay-Z. I know Beyonce. I know what Megan Thee Stallion is known for, just like you know what she's known for.
No, I never.
You never heard that song? You never heard that song?
I never heard of her until tonight.
You never heard the song that I'm talking about with her and Cardi B?
No.
Everybody in America has heard that song.
Okay.
Wet
I'm
blank blank.
22 years old. I don't know new rap folks.
Okay, but yet you're telling me to take a class.
You said you don't know much about rap music.
What I said was I couldn't understand a word that she was saying. That's what I said.
Yeah, me either. But the case of matter, you judge her for something that people are going to listen to you and be convinced that she said something wrong.
Well, she didn't say anything wrong tonight in Georgia, but I don't see the vice president is supposed to be selling Americans on why they should vote for her for president. And you don't make the argument. You said she's smart. I hear her supporters say she's smart. Please tell me one thing she's done that's smart.
Really, Dominic?
No, I'm saying it doesn't take a rocket scientist to get elected to public office. That doesn't impress me. That's not saying anything. And no, Trump is different because Trump was a political novice, came out of nowhere, beat 16 Republicans in a primary, and went on to beat Hillary Clinton and become president of the United States. That is a major accomplishment.
And it will not happen again.
Well, we'll see, right? We'll see.
But it's my choice, but I just think that it's not necessary to call names and stuff.
Okay, but you still didn't answer, and Norman's still with us. I want you to tell me, what did you think when you go to a Democratic rally, right? Or if you went to a Republican rally, right? And Trump has performers as well. But you really think that young kids or young voters should be going there to listen to Megan Thee Stallion?
That's not what they went there for. They went to hear Kamala Harris, not to hear that. But that doesn't really matter.
Okay, but wait. But was Megan Thee Stallion performing? Was Megan Thee Stallion performing? Yes.
I never heard of her though. It's not
you've heard of one of her big songs, her and Cardi B's.
No, I have not. I'm telling you. I
guarantee you. I wish I could play it for you. I so wish I could play it for you, but we can't play it for you. So Norman, let me. Hey, thank you, Audrey. Hey, Norman. Yeah. So now maybe I don't get it. Hasn't everybody heard this song that I'm talking about? About a woman's private part.
meow, meow. Yes.
Right. And I mean, and what happens and how the woman can use that part to get money and in very, very graphic terms, extremely graphic terms. The chorus makes you want to blush on the song. So, I mean, is it me that I'm just offended? I mean, it's like the Democratic Party is saying, you know what? They're going to vote for us anyway. Just get them a little excited. Just get them a little excited. We don't have Obama to come out here, but let's just get Megan Thee Stallion. And Megan, don't do your hit song and don't gyrate too much now, Megan. But you work the crowd and get those votes for us. That's offensive.
Yeah, well, concerning Audrey said that it's none of my business to ask her who's she going to vote for. I mean, hey, you call and talk radio. We talk about who we're going to vote for and who we're not going to vote for. And my guess is that Audrey has probably never voted for somebody with an R before their name or after their name. I voted for Democrats in my life. I mean, hell, I voted for Bill Clinton the first time. I'm not ashamed about that. I vote. I think I voted for Koch back in the day. So, I don't know. I'm wondering who's the intolerant one. I bet you she's never voted for a Republican. I would have liked to have asked her that, but
all I can say, Norman, is that people in urban America, they don't understand why our communities look the way they look, why you get the services that you get, why the schools are in the state that they're in. And you got thank you for the call, Norman. You got a perfect illustration. A few hours ago, the Democrats, in making their case for why you should vote for them, why you should vote for the Democratic ticket, for the female Obama that walks on water, that pushed Biden out the way, and now she's at the top of the ticket. They said, you know what? Give them what they want. Put a rapper out there, Megan Thee Stallion. Hey, Megan, do your thing, but don't do your hit song. Don't shake your pelvis too much and work the crowd. Give them what they want. Oh, yeah, there you go, Megan. There you go, Megan. Hey. That's the only thing I can understand. Now, I understand the words to the other song. Body crazy, curvy plate. Body crazy, curvy plate. Places. So, Matt Blaze, help me. What is she saying?
Well, this song is called Body. Right.
So every song that she has is about sex or her body? Because she calls herself Megan Thee Stallion. We know what a stallion is.
Yeah. So I don't know if she right there said, if you know your body or party.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, she might have said body. It kind of sounds the same. But
so knowing your body, if you're a woman, how is that going to get you a mortgage? How is that going to get you the job you want? How is that going to get you a college education?
I'm using your line.
Right. That's what I say when there's no response.
Right.
Well, thank you for the interpretation. I have got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to go to Ron in Michigan. He wants to counter with Kid Rock. This is The Other Side of Midnight. We are coming right back.
I'm a savage. Classy, bougie, ratchet. Sassy, moody, nasty. Hacking, stupid. What's happening?
The Other Side of Midnight. It's The Other Side of Midnight with Frank Morano.
Now this the hot Jimmy Snooker off the top rope, super fly. Might get in the tub with all my ice on some pop. Either way, you slice it, bottom line on the top.
And the other side of midnight continues. So Matt Blaze, that's Cardi B, correct?
This is Cardi B and another song title that we could not say on the air.
Wow. Well, are we allowed to play one of the hits of Cardi B that won't get either one of us fired with no N-words, no female anatomy parts?
Well, this is it.
But she has some. Cardi B, she has some commercial hits.
No, we don't have any of them. So this is the only one that we do.
Wow.
That we do have, but it is a title that we cannot say on the air. That's Cardi B. So I'm wondering now, since Megan Thee Stallion was Atlanta, if when Kamala Harris comes to New York, is Cardi B gonna be at the rally?
Right. A 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
1-2 punch. So that is the Democratic position on affordable housing, Megan. Oh, and I think who corrected me on social media? I think it was Sharon. So I said Megan the Stallion, and it's Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion. The Stallion.
Not the Stallion.
Right. The Stallion.
Stallion.
And what does that mean?
It's the THEE
right.
instead of THE.
Right.
The Stallion.
Right. So that's the Democratic policy on affordable health care, right? That's Kamala Harris's answer.
That is the policy.
The policy. So
right.
Megan the Stallion. The Stallion. Okay. I wonder if she was paid for that by the Democrats, that performance a few hours ago. Let's go to Ron in Michigan. Good morning, Ron. You are on the other side of midnight.
Good morning, Dominic. Dominic, I want to praise your show, first of all, because, the way you handle it keeps the flow. Frank is great, but his barbecues, this party, that party, that gets a little time consuming. But, Kid Rock, he is a big supporter. He's a rapper. I'm not into rap at all, but he's a big supporter, and he flies under the Confederate flag when he does his performance. The Ku Klux Klan flag, white supremacist flag, close to the right next to the Nazi flag. It is, in my opinion. But if the rap songs, black rap. Hey, wait. First of all, isn't rap music bought a lot of it by white people? Even like most of the white people buy that rap music.
Of course, Ron, and one of the funniest things in the world, right? So you pull up you pull up at a light, and a person pulls up in a car next to you, and the individual may be in a BMW or Mercedes or a regular type car, and you look and you hear the rap music blasting, right? And you look and they happen to be white. And you know that the part of the song is coming up where the N-word is repeated 8,000 times, and they get real quiet at that point. But go ahead, Ron, continue.
But here, what I'm getting at, they're trying to get the vote out. The young people vote, the youth vote, whatever, the rapper support vote. And that's a good thing. I'm a lifelong Democrat. Okay, plain and simple. The only time I voted Republican is when I lived in Chicago. I always voted against Mayor Daley and his gang, okay? Because Daley, in my opinion, was not Democratic or Republican. He was gangster. But anyway, that's another story. This rap thing here, if it gets the vote out, good, because that's what we have to get. We have to get that youth vote out, that young. But Dominic, Trump has his rapper supporters too, black guys who support him, with the other nasty language.
Right, but Ron, but they didn't perform, and there is a crisis in urban America with the young people. I mean, an absolute crisis. And the last thing that those kids need to hear at a political rally is Megan Thee Stallion, who didn't do her, is it WAP? Is that the song? She didn't do the WAP. I can't tell you what WAP means. You figure it out. She didn't do that one. That would have been the end of Kamala Harris's campaign. But she was on stage moving and shaking, and I guess she does that in every performance. I mean, I'm not going to hate on her in terms of her earning a living, but I am disappointed that the vice president, she's just starting her campaign. I hear you that Trump's got Kid Rock and others, right? Okay, fine. But when you look at the problems of urban America, pick any city in the country, they can't afford to be wasting time with some Megan Thee Stallion. Talk about, I know you got to resonate with the young people, but is this the only way to do it?
It may be. It's almost impossible to reach these young people, and you know, you get them motivated. Plain and simple, Dominic. Even if you get them in, you get them into the military and stuff. It's hard to get them motivated. You know, it's a crisis. I totally agree with you. And you know, can I tell you? I'm a Democrat, and But can I praise you again, Dominic? You used the word Democrat correctly, okay? There's so many people who are Republicans, and they they use that Republic or Democrat thing, you know, and that right away when I hear that, if I want to say Republic scum, you know, in response, but the name calling is just it's just horrendous, all right, both sides, and it. But that's, again, you say it's the world we live in, and it's just getting worse, and it's getting more evil and more powerfully armed. It's
but hey, Ron, and I appreciate the call. Thank you so much. I want to bring in, that's Ron in Michigan, Joaquin in Pennsylvania. What I really want to say, and maybe this is why I'm not in politics, if this is what I had to do to get elected, I don't think I could do it. Insulting people, you know, just holding your nose while you're insulting them. Hey, rapper, get on out there and work that crowd. And I don't care what they do as long as they vote for me, and they won't see me until 4 years from now. Joaquin, what's on your mind?
Hey, in the first place, Dominic, you know what WABC stands for?
Go ahead. Well, we're on many stations across the country right now, but go ahead.
Always broadcasting Carter.
Well, thank you. But again, Joaquin, we're on many stations across the country at this very moment. So go right ahead. Thank you.
Okay, anyway, so now I have a nickname for Kamala Harris. First place, she had one that was called Lock Up Another Brother, despite the fact that she smoked pot herself. But I like to call her Communista Harris because the policies of the Democrat Party, she's going to turbocharge everything that Joe Biden did, okay? Now, you have MAGA, Make America Great Again, and they are pushing MIGA, which is Make Iran Great Again, because everything they've done has been to enable Iran and to enrich them and to allow them to terrorize the rest of the world. And then I heard on another ABC show earlier that they actually have a big footprint in Venezuela. I don't see how anybody, if they believe in their freedoms, okay, if they want to have gasoline, cheap gas, if they want to have air conditioning, if they want to have natural gas, you know, if they want to have a civilized life, how you could vote for any Democrat that wants to destroy this and do it in the name of, you know, climate change, which is really a globalist communist agenda. And also, too, you know, they're opening the borders. I mean, they're lying their way. They're trying to lie their way to the White House. I mean, Biden opened the border. Harris was supposed to be the border czar, but she's just going to turbocharge it. And whenever they tell these lies about this bill that they tried to put through that, you know, that would fund border security.
Right. Trump blocked it. Trump wanted to block it for the election. I'm almost sick of hearing it, but go ahead.
Yeah, no, I know exactly, you know, but they're misrepresenting it. And the problem is that Republicans, you know, they're not loud enough to explain this stuff because people are too stupid. You know, the mainstream media basically is brainwashing them because we just don't have enough voices on the air to contradict, you know, the lies that they're telling. And they are not incompetent. They know exactly what they're doing. They're turbocharging, you know, their destruction of the United States of America.
Well, I hear you, Joaquin, and thank you for the wonderful call in Pennsylvania. Folks, perhaps, emphasis on perhaps I'm getting old, right? Because if I had to run for office and bring out a rapper who did a song titled WAPs, or whatever it was, you know what I mean, I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could go on stage and do this. I couldn't do it, folks. Could not do it. And the vice president walked out there tonight, right after or shortly thereafter, Megan Thee Stallion, like she was the female Obama, like she could walk on water. I don't even think Obama would have done this. I don't think the Professor Obama that went to the Ivy League schools and came out of Hawaii, I don't think he would have introduced or had on stage with him Megan Thee Stallion. What a race that we are headed to. We are going to take a break, and we'll be right back.